There's a great deal of concern today that libraries are out of date, that with the internet there's just no purpose to libraries, and that's just absolutely not true. When you come to Thousand Oaks Library, you can check out videos, you can check out DVDs, you can learn your genealogy. We have a huge genealogy department. You can study the history of the area. You can check out a puppet for your kids or your grandkids. There are just so many things to do here at Thousand Oaks Library.
I'll show you the one I know. Here we go, ready? Under the leg, first trick now. Under the leg we have, under the leg, under the other leg, behind the back, behind the other back. And now one of my very favorites on this next one.
I was asked to come to the library today to help celebrate the library's 30th anniversary, and so they have lots of other festivities going on, and today my contribution was the juggling show. I've been juggling full-time now since I was 18 years old, so about 23 years. I travel around the country and overseas. Last year I was in Italy and Zanzibar. I've also gotten to perform in Finland, Australia, and actually next month in March, I'm going to be performing in India for 3 days. I'd love to have the opportunity to come to the library here in Thousand Oaks, especially since I am a Thousand Oaks resident. I live like a mile away, so it's always a treat to get to juggle in front of the hometown at different events. But to celebrate the library's 30th anniversary, that's just extra special because I have extra attachment. My wife, not here, but my wife is a librarian in a different city, and I met my wife doing this. So anything with the library has extra special meaning for me.
One of the things that happens in a library when it's well supported, such as this one is, and when we have 30 years to establish things, we have a very, very strong collection, and that's the thing that the library is noted for. This is, of course, the 30th anniversary of Thousand Oaks Library, and I've been here for 20 of those 30 years. And I have to tell you, it's easily the capstone of my career. Just to be in a place where people are so happy to come into the library, use our collections, see our people, spend time with the 4,000-gallon saltwater aquarium. It's remarkable to see how this library has grown. It was a very solid and very well-known library 20 years ago when I first came, but to have a part in adding the children's library and to see the library grow and to see the number of people who come in here every day, it's just such a pleasure, such a joy.
So I'll give you an idea how bad my cooking really is. Last Christmas, the family chipped in and bought me an oven that flushes. I'm here because I've been writing comedy for a long time. Started with Phyllis Diller at Slappy White, wrote for Bob Hope, did the Carol Burnett Show for a number of years and several other shows. The one book that I have that has been doing very well was about comedy writing. I wrote it about 30 years ago, and it's become the standard for comedy writers. It's called The New Comedy Writing Step by Step. The new book I have is called Write Your Book Now. And what it is how to start and finish a book. Hopefully we'll have some writers here, they'll have some questions, and we'll just have a good time for an hour and a half, something like that. So we were both wrong, Dad, I'm a sugar bowl.
Instead of having just one day of celebration, we're going to spread the joy out throughout the year. We'll be celebrating this anniversary throughout the year of 2012. We'll be having events during the week. We'll be having events on the weekend, just all throughout this next year. You can check on our website for dates and times. You'll be seeing author events. You'll be seeing music events. There'll be events for children, events for teens, events for adults, just a whole spectrum of things. And we can't wait to celebrate this year. It's going to be very exciting.